Hey guys, Giga TaJa here. Here's another Kamen Rider OOO's toy review. Today we're going to review the DX TaJa Spinner. Now before we take a look at the main event, we're going to take a look at the small pieces. The 2 core medals and the Kamen Rider card that I got with this. And here we're going to start off looking at the Kamen Rider card. Now this is the first edition, or the first issue of the TaJa Spinner, so it came with a free Kamen Rider card. We open it up and we see Tatoba form. Seeing a nice Aurora Borealis kind of background. Very cool. Don't get how this works. I don't have a Deca driver, so this is kind of pointless to me. But it looks very nice, but I just keep it in the box. And here we have the first of 2 medals that come with the TaJa Spinner. We have the Kujaku Medal. Very cool medal. I love how this peacock looks. It looks very cool. Kind of looks like a chicken. But whatever. Here we have the die-cast metal rim. And here we see, with my camera, we have a smooth surface with 3 stars. Yes, this is not the DX medal. This is the Gachapon medal. And here we have the second core medal. We have the Condor medal. Not the Condol, like it says on the show, it's Condor. Here we have the same die-cast metal rim, and it is another Gachapon medal. And here we have a top view of the TaJa Spinner. As you can see here, we have the nice Phoenix design. It's the same kind of design that is on the chest piece of the TaJa Do combo form. It's set in a nice red translucent plastic. Very cool. You can see the plastic pieces to aid in the scanning process. You see on the top here is the button that activates the spinning and the charger for when you do the final attack with this weapon. As you can see here, here's the pull so that it winds up the spinning device. You can open it up by pressing these 2 buttons and lifting all the way up. I'll lift it up for you guys. And here we have the inside. This is supposed to be the OOO's crown, if I remember right. As you can see here, fits 7 medals, either cell or core medals. Here in the middle, there is a chip here. This is how the OOO scanner scans over, and that's when it signals that it's the end of scanning, and it will recite all the medals that it scanned, and it'll say Giga Scan at the end. And here's a good look at the side view of the spinner. As you can see here, it has a nice gold rim. It signifies that this is kind of like a core medal, a humongous core medal. It would be interesting if they had this as a single core medal, the TaJa Do core medal. But, you know, I guess this is the closest we're ever going to get to that. As you can see here, here's a little button here. This activates the final sounds for the normal attacks and also. And I'm so addicted to O's, I can't just say O, I have to say O's in every sentence. That would activate either normal sounds or the main attack sound. As you can see here, here is the bottom of the TaJa Spinner. We have the Velcro strap here. We have the battery compartment here. If I remember right, it takes 2 AAA batteries. We have the on and off switch. We have this special cushion here, so you can rest the top of your fist right here. Here's where you hold it. This is supposed to be in your left hand. And right here's the speaker. Now, I don't know if I have this on, so I'll switch it, see if I turned it on. There we go, now it's on. Okay, now before we activate the Giga Scan, we should do the normal attack sounds. So all you have to do is put your left hand here. My hand does not fit, so I can only fit 3 fingers there. I will put the strap, but then it's hard to really see this. You just press this button with your thumb. And that's all the sounds that we got. It's kind of does 3 different variations of the same sound. So it's not really that different, but you know, you can just keep pressing it. See, it does kind of different, it does change slightly. So now I'll do with the magic of editing, fill this up with a bunch of medals. And like I said, with the power of editing, we have all 7 medals. The reason why it has 7 medals, the O scanner only reads about 6. They put in a 7th medal so that when you do the scanning, it will do that continuous scanning sound like it does in the show. when you go over the middle part, it will just say the last 6 that it scanned. So there will be one missing. You can take out one medal, but if you do, it will eliminate that constant scanning sound. So that's why you have 7. So we're gonna close this. So what you do now is you pull this back and winds this up. Like I said, you take the scanner, scan this over. It'll scan all the medals. The button here, when you put the scanner in, it will hold down this button, which will continue to spin. Then after you are basically done with all the sounds that this is making, then you go over it and you can hear all the medals go off and the Giga Scan sound. So we're gonna do it. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Let's go. I just love how he says Giga Scan. So to fire your ultimate attack, you just press the button here. And there you go. So my final thoughts on the DX TaJa Spinner. It is a fine toy. I got this for about $50. Like I said, they gave me the Gachapon medals because it looks like the seller wanted to keep his DX medals. He just didn't really want to have the TaJa Spinner anymore. So instead of just giving me no medals, he gave me the Gachapon medals, which I really don't mind because they don't change any sounds when you scan it over with the scanner. They're basically the same. I was happy that I got Gachapon medals because if I got candy medals, they are plastic rims and they don't sound the same when you put them into the OOO driver. That is basically my review. Yes, it's kind of limiting with only a couple of sounds. You should get the OOO driver because it comes with a scanner so that you can actually do all the functions that this does. I would go for the Gachapon medals, but if you're a perfectionist like me, but I don't want to spend the money to be a perfectionist, you would want to find the DX versions. So guys, thanks for watching. If you want, leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to me if you want. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments or you can message me. I'm happy to answer anybody. This is DX TaJa saying thanks for watching, guys.